This episode of Beer Utopia is brought to you by Flying Dog Brewery and Light Panels. Hi, and welcome to another episode of Beer Utopia. Do you like to travel?
I do. I do like to travel.
Now, you're a pilot, right? In the Marines?
Former pilot, Marine Corps, of course.
Helicopter?
That's right.
Did you ever make it? Where did you go? East Coast or West Coast?
I was East Coast.
So have you ever been to Hawaii? Have you been to Hawaii?
No, I have not. I want to go to Hawaii.
I've never been to Hawaii either.
Shit.
So, if we can't go there, what do? You email the company in Hawaii and say, please send me some beer, and guess what?
They have a beer making place, a craft beer place in Hawaii.
Yes. Kona Brewing Company in Oahu, Hawaii was kind enough to send us some beer. I mean, that's pretty cool.
Well,
All the
I
way
tell you
from
what,
Hawaii
I know.
here.
I tell you what, I'm dying to see what they can produce in Hawaii.
What they sent us was Longboard Island Lager. Now let's talk a little bit about Kona Brewing Company. They were founded in 1995. They started with their Pacific Golden Ale, now called Big Wave Golden Ale, and their Fire Rock Pale Ale in Hawaii in bottles and kegs on February 14th, 1995. Longboard was added 3 years later.
And this is what we got. We got longboard today. Now, what that reminds me of, though, is a longboard. I'm not a big surfer, but you get on the smaller waves with the longboard, or you ride. And I read the website. It was Diamond Head, Waikiki. So kind of get in your vision here, your travel mode. We're going to Hawaii, but we're going to drink some beer. Got long shorts, long board, long hair, tattoos. I'm into it, man.
Any beer, if I'm in Hawaii, any beer is probably going to be pretty good, but
how can it be bad?
We're really trying hard here to get different beers, and we're here in Arkansas, and the distribution places have their locks, and they won't come certain places, but all of the people have been really nice to send us some beer.
Can you believe that? We're
I think
touching
it's really,
out
really,
to Hawaii.
We really thank you. So let's talk about Kona beer.
Let's drink some beer. Damn.
So
Longboard.
the actual longboard lager from their website is a smooth, refreshing lager fermented and aged for 5 weeks at cold temperature to yield its exceptionally smooth flavor, slightly spicy, a hop aroma, complements of malty body of this beer.
I wouldn't think it's a dark beer.
It's going to be a lager.
It's a lager. That's
so
right.
It's gonna be lager. They're saying it's a little spicy. I was Hawaii, so I'm sure they're not going to drink a lot of dark beers in Hawaii. So we'll go for the pour, and we'll go from there.
Hawaiian Brew. And when I say Hawaii, what do you think of?
When I think of Hawaii, I think of hulas. I think of
tan ladies, pineapples,
dole,
surfing.
Now that's crystal
yes.
clear.
Whoa, beautiful color.
Crystal clear lager, good head on it.
Yeah, medium size head, carbonation. Good color. Has a real, when you say hoppy, it smells like a traditional beer to me. When you say I've got a hoppy smell, I can definitely smell that.
It has a little spicier smell than your normal lager.
It is. I do. I wonder what the spices they use in there.
Well, let's go for the taste and then just figure that out.
Pretty full in the mouth.
Mm-hmm. It's smooth. Or smooth mouth.
Smooth. I don't taste any citrusy, so there's not much citrus in it.
I can taste the hops, and I taste maybe a little bit of spice in it, maybe coriander. Mm-hmm. They don't say on their website, but from the other beers that we've tasted, I would say that. Now, one of the things that we're not beer snobs here. We're just trying to bring you a little bit more information about beer, and we're trying to learn along the way. And one of the things I would like to learn a little bit more about, if there's anyone out there that can help us, is food pairings.
Yeah.
Now, you go to their website, and they say that the lighter fare beer has enough flavor and body to stand up to heartier foods, herb chicken, mixed greens, garlic twists, Greek pizza.
Salad. If I was going to be in Hawaii, that's what I'd be eating anyway. I want to be eating fish, some lighter fare.
I want to eat when I think Hawaii, I really think of a pit with a pig in the middle of the pit.
And a luau,
all that kind of
but
stuff.
I can picture this now. So if the best thing to do would be go to Hawaii and drink longboard. That's the best thing to do.
Now I think this is the best thing about Beer Utopia. So now you can go to Hawaii, and part of your trip could be go to Kona Brewery and tour the brewery.
And say you're.
And then when you go there, you can be like, I'll have a longboard.
That's right, and
So
you
then
know
you'll
all
be
about
cool.
it. Yeah.
So,
And we're looking for utopians. We're looking for people who can go out there. We want this to be a community. We want people to give us input. Beers. You know, we mention this every episode, but they got to be some utopians out there.
right. I mean, if you love beer, and we're not just talking like beer. You got to love beer, the culture of beer, brew your own beer.
Oh, that's even better.
Microbreweries. I mean, if you know what a growler is, you're watching Beer Utopia. So, log on. You can go to beerutopia.com. You can go to our forums. The Utopian section is just for you guys. Send us pictures, write, emails, video, whatever you want to do, we'll send it to you.
Yeah.
The other thing is, I'm a big fan of Twitter. And
I know.
BrantC at twitter.com. Eric, I know you got a Twitter account.
I got a Twitter account, but I'm more of a Seismic. I like Seismic more than Twitter.
And we love Seismic. If you don't know what Seismic is, a video chat. You know, one of the great people at Seismic is Sukji.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know Sukji from, and she follows all of our episodes and told me the other day that she loves dark beers. But after seeing our Chimay episode, went out and tried Chimay, and now she is totally opened up her whole new world of beer.
Yeah, we're going to have to go visit her out in San Francisco.
We're going to have to go to San Francisco. We're going to have to go to the Great American Beer Festival. But we need sponsorships. So if you are out there, you want to send us some money, please do. We would love sponsors.
Click on the Buy a Beer tab right below the video.
Speaking of sponsors, you know, Flying Dog. We've talked about Flying Dog.
They're awesome. They're one of our best sponsors.
Canis Major Series. They're extreme beers. Now, these aren't just wimpy beers. I mean,
that's when I need the helmet on the Gonzo beers. That's right, the Gonzo beers. Woo!
So their great thing going on now is the Open Beer Project, and if you participate, just like open source software, we get to decide what the beer is going to be. One of our first Utopians, G Servo, I know he's participating really heavily in the Open Beer Project. He wants chocolate and strawberries. He wants a dessert beer. I mean, so what would you want?
Of course, I'm not a big dark fan.
Well, this is what you want.
I know. I like the citrusy, clear, crisp, but with a lot of alcohol content. I like the kick. I like the kick.
I like the dark chocolatey beers, but I also have not. I've tried a couple of beers that had coffee because I'm a big coffee.
Yeah, I like coffee too.
But it was the couple that I tried weren't really good. So, you know, maybe a mocha kind of beer would be good for me. I think that would be good. So
yeah, I could deal with that.
Well, participate in the Open Beer Project, and you can, you know, if you want the beer to taste like fish, write it on there. You know.
Or lobster from Hawaii. Or
lobster from Hawaii. Hey, so don't forget to check us out. Also, we're on iTunes now. So you can go to the podcast.
That's what I can't believe. Now, explain me how iTunes work.
Just go to iTunes, Windows or PC, go to podcast.
Yeah.
And just in the search of podcast, type in Beer Utopia. And you can subscribe, and you'll automatically get our new episodes downloaded every day. I formatted them in such a way that you can also get them on your iPhone.
Your new iPhone that you probably just bought.
Right. And I also know some people out there that are Windows users that use Blackberries, and they can see the video. They've told me that they watch them on Blackberries.
We're so cool.
So
we're so cool.
We're out there. We're all about beer. We want you to be all about beer. You know, gas prices suck. The economy sucks.
Drink beer.
Drink more beer.
Drink beer.
And help us have some fun.
That's right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks.
We love beer. We love beer. Yes, we do. We love beer. Yes, we do. We love beer. Yes, we do.